What up, YouTube? I'm Paul. This is Ta&Co. We're back at you with another video. Hey guys, I've seen the last couple of videos. I've done extremely well. I didn't really expect for so many people to come in and check it out, and I've seen the subscriber count has really jumped up. So once again, guys, we really appreciate the fact that you guys have come and you guys have checked us out. You guys are sticking with us, and let's get right into it. Also, before I want to get into it, shout out to my sister Cruz for once again hooking me up and helping me out with stories and things like that. So Jussie Smollett, right back in the thick of things. Jussie just can't. We already know it's gonna be a little bit wild, so we're gonna be waiting around to hear like what he has to say. I don't know why I couldn't get that out, but it seems like Jussie has been hit with 16 felony counts for false police reports. Am I surprised? No, but I am surprised by like how many charges they hit him with. I felt like that was a little high, and then I was reading into it, and reportedly they hit him with that many charges just because I guess he had two separate police interviews, and for each time that he went in, they just hit him with each count. Why is it 16? I'm not too sure. I'm trying to get more details into that and trying to figure out exactly what he's looking at prison. I guess like jail wise and everything, but it's crazy to me to see that it's gotten to where it's gotten to. Looking at that, that big of a situation almost, and I remember I had said, and look, I did a couple of videos on Jussie. For example, I released the one I said that he might look at 1 to 3 years based on false release reports in the state of Illinois. Right? A lot of you guys were saying, hey, this might not happen because of who he is, his first offense, all that stuff. I get it, right? But then after all this whole Jussie situation, here comes R. Kelly. And they're both from the same city. They're both from Chicago. It looks really bad on Chicago. And the fact that Jussie just came out of the blue and made a whole lie about the situation, in my head I'm thinking, they're just not gonna, smack him on the wrist and let him go on some, here's a fine or anything like that. Because the story was so big, because of the fact that it was practically a false hate crime. You got people who go through a situation every day. You got, he brought race into it. He brought politics into it. He brought so much attention into one story, trying to be this hero and just, completely, just flip-flop in the opposite direction. And I had made another video saying, I don't think that he's just gonna get, a smack on the wrist, some probation time, a fine. I don't think anything like that. Will he do? I don't know exactly how long he's looking at, but let's say he was looking at, let's say it was 1 to 3, right? Will he do the 3 years maximum? No. But I was thinking maybe 1. I don't know if they found a way. Maybe he'd do a couple of months, something like that. But I definitely think he's gonna do some type of prison time, just because of the attention, the immediate attention that it just got and how embarrassing it looked on just everybody falsifying reports and everything. The man was minding his business and decided to beat himself up and then throw pretty much his life away and his career away just to get attention. I don't care who you are, you deserve some type of prison time for that. That to me is just pure stupidity at its best. Also, while I'm here, R. Kelly, you guys haven't heard, he was picked up again a couple days ago. I want to say probably a day after his interview. It was supposed to say about Friday. I want to say sometime either yesterday morning. So yesterday was about Thursday. I got to double check on that. He was picked up again. And once again, it's not something that we were too surprised about. They had said when they released him that he was looking at going back in based on the fact that he hadn't paid his child support and he was so far back on child support. It's not something that I was too surprised about when I heard about. But once again, like I said, do I feel like R. Kelly is guilty of definitely some of these charges and some of the things that I have heard? Definitely. We've most of us have seen the earlier tape that came out that was released. But once again, I'm gonna continue to say that something is just very funny about the story. It just something doesn't add up, and here's why I say this: his child support is being from his ex-wife, right? So his ex-wife, he owes her about $161,000 in back child support. Now, even though he owes her that back child support, I was like, okay, you owe somebody money. A lot of people go to jail for even less than that. Some people go to jail for way less than that in just child support. So am I surprised? No, don't have a problem with that. The reason why I have a problem with it is because she is one of the people that was, when they had the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, she's one of the people that came on, pretty much talking about how she kind of felt, or she kind of knew that something was kind of up and something was going on. And she was on that documentary. There was a fellow, once again, I don't know how I missed this guy's name. If you guys listen to the Breakfast Club radio morning show, a guy had came on and he had said, it was a report, I don't know if he was directly on the show, but he had said that he was one of the guys that they had interviewed for the Surviving R. Kelly thing, documentary. And what he said was that he was not going to slander R. Kelly's name. So he was like, if that's what you want, please leave me out of it. I don't want anything to do with it. Now, when they heard that, they said, okay, that's fine. We'll, no, that's fine. We're not asking you to slander or anything like that. So they still had him do the interview, but then they never put him in the documentary. They actually left him out. So why I'm saying this is because she was one of the people that was up there. I think one of his daughters was up there speaking about it. And then that documentary was released January 3rd. Around, I think I want to say like January 4th or 5th, a couple of days after the documentary was actually released. His wife was like online. I don't know if it was Instagram or anything like that, or Facebook, but she was online. There's a video of her singing in her car. She was singing R. Kelly music. There's several videos where she's talking about him, and she's saying things like, oh, he's my baby daddy. I can defend him. Only I know about this, or I know about that, and only I've been through some of these things with him. So, you guys don't have a right to tell me kind of what to do. And it just seemed very flip-floppy, almost like this whole child support situation going on, and the man is about to go to jail, not just for child support, for all these other allegations and charges. R. Kelly has stated that the reason why he can't pay his child support is because she is destroying his name, and there's no way for him to get work. Pretty sure it's other reasons. So it just kind of comes off a little bit iffy for me. So I'll post some of the clips up for you guys. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And, it's just kind of all over the place. Some of these people, there's no way in heck, because they had his brothers up there. They had his ex-wife up there, cousins, and all sorts of people, all people that was related within his circle. For one, you can't tell me that all those people didn't know what was going on. Somebody out of all those people surviving for R. Kelly is guilty of what he was doing. That's first and foremost. And then you can't tell me all the people up there just to tell a story as if they didn't want a paycheck, they weren't getting some type of payday for it. Once again, something is very funny and something is very fishy about this story. Is he guilty? Yes, but just the fact that at the time that it's coming out, the fact that it's getting so much media attention, even though he's been doing this stuff for years, the fact that they're just kind of pushing it up in front of everybody. And even me, I'm caught up in the whole situation, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Also, I know that I've released a couple of the interviews from CBS with Gail Kim, and tonight they're actually, I guess, supposed to release the full thing. I think tonight on at 8 o'clock on CBS, they're supposed to be the full interview, not just those little clips that I've been posting up and that CBS has been posting up. So go check out the interview. It'll be up at 8 o'clock. I want to say that's probably Eastern time. So it's like 5 p.m. Pacific. Go check that out. I'm going to try to, check it out for you guys, see what I can get for you guys, and then I see what I can post for you guys. I don't know if it's going to be the full interview. I don't know if it's going to be part of the interview, but I'm going to see exactly what I can get for you guys, and then I'll try to post it up. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for showing love. Thank you guys for being with me and growing with me. Not just with me, but with my brother in this channel and everybody else who helps us on this channel. We can't do it without you. So we'd like to say, once again, like, subscribe, share, and thank you, YouTube. I'll see you later.
Don't even believe in your own sense of judgment after a while. And you're trying to figure out, how do I get him back to the good space? Okay, I'll take responsibility for it. I'll just say it's my fault. I'll say yes to whatever it is. I'll apologize. Because if I can just get him back to the good guy, the one that I fell in love with, then I'm in a good space. How do I stop it? How do I get you back? How do I get you back to the guy that asked me to help him to read?
Yeah.
other baby daddy. Dancing. Happy people. Yeah. For him. What you thought? I celebrate him and his music and his artistry. We do what the fuck he do. That's right, Reese. Hey, cousin. Family first, honey. Family first. And you know that special rule about fair. I can say what the fuck I want to say about him because he's my family. You ain't got shit to say. I'm going to cuss your ass out. How about that? That ain't your motherfucking family. That ain't your husband. That ain't your baby daddy. So, you know how that is. Somebody can be talking crazy at the family barbecue. People could act a goddamn fool at a funeral. Let somebody say something crazy about your brother at school. You try to rip their goddamn head off. Now, you might have called your brother the dumbest motherfucker to walk the face of the earth. Let somebody call your brother or sister that, and you will try to kill them. That's just family law. That's family love 101. Respect the boundaries. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Don't talk about my family.